Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I will teach you how to master the STB-1. Before we get into the video, please make sure to like and subscribe as it really helps me out. Also, please leave a comment of a tank you want to see be featured next. Now, for some background. The STB-1 is a Japanese tier 10 medium tank that has excellent mobility, has a great turret, and it also has an alright gun. Now, let's get into the specific statistics. Alright, starting with the gun. The STB-1 has a 105mm gun, and it has a base DPM of 3,170. It has an alpha damage of 360. Its AP shells have 258mm of penetration. It has a heat round penetration of 330mm and an HE pen of 53mm that has an alpha damage of 440, of course, if you obviously penetrate. It has a base reload of 6.81 seconds, making it really fast. It also has a dispersion of 0.35, which is one of the main drawbacks that the STB-1 has. Now, let's get into the reason why most people love this tank. It's Hydropneumatic Suspension. This mechanic is obviously not new, as there's a couple tanks that have it, like the STRV. But unlike the STRV, you do not have to switch modes, meaning you do not have to press a button to go in between having hydropneumatic suspension and not having it. The STB has the mechanic where if you go under 15 kilometers, it automatically allows you to have greater gun depression. So now you may be asking, what is the purpose of this mechanic? How useful is it for this use case? So let me explain. Hydropneumatic suspension allows a tank to gain a greater degree of gun depression, and in this case, it allows the STB-1 to go from 8 degrees stock to 14 degrees. That is absolutely insane. And it is also the main reason why this tank is so dominant when placed in the right situation with the right player. It absolutely dominates ridgelines in any hull down position. Let's move on to mobility. It has an excellent mobility as it has a top speed of 50 kilometers per hour and a top reverse speed of 25 kilometers per hour, meaning it is a very flexible tank. It has a base health of 2,000, placing it right in the middle for HP within the tier 10 medium tank category. Alright, now that we have some background information established, let's now move on to the armor model of the STB-1. Alright, here's the live model of the STB-1. And as you can see, it has a very sloped turret. As you may also see, it has a ginormous cupola that is very easy to penetrate. Now, you may be thinking, wow, this tank is horrible. Besides, its turret is very squishy, and with its huge cupola, why would anybody use this tank? Let me show you why this tank is so dominant. And this is why this tank is so dominant. Whenever it is fully depressed, the cupola almost disappears on the top of the turret, and it is almost an all auto ricochet, or it's very hard to penetrate. Now, as you can see, the side armor is very weak, very thin. You have about 35 to 40 millimeters depending where you're aiming at. This is obviously a tank you do not want to side scrape with. And as you see, the front hull is very, very thin. And there is a little weak spot right here that 9 times out of 10, if you do over peak, this little spot right here will get penetrated by almost anything. So now that you have seen the armor model and the statistics of the STB-1, I want to show you some live gameplay that I feel showcases the STB-1 capabilities the best. Here we are on the STB-1. And we're going to be making our way to the 1-2 line, maybe even the 3 line. There are some excellent positions that you can get hull down in. As you can see, the mobility of this tank is excellent as we are around 50 to 51 kilometers per hour, just absolutely flying through the map, making sure that we can get to our position before everyone else can. And I would like to mention that this is a tier 8 game, making it an excellent game for the STB-1 as it can really punish these tier 8s with its high DPM. So I love to use this position as you can catch some tanks crossing. As I make my way over here, I can see the Centurion, and so I decided to switch to heat. And that's the drawback of the STB-1. Its dispersion and its snapshotting capabilities is not the greatest. Again, just goes right over the turret of the 50 TP. An Osirante takes a shot, put one in the 50 TP, and you can just see how fast this tank reloads. It is just insane how quick you can just fire shot after shot after shot. Unlucky shot on the Centurion. Again, the dispersion is the real downfall of this tank. Just looking for anyone peeking out that I can try to snipe their cupola. Because if you catch someone out of position in this tank, you can really punish them because of its high DPM. Nice shot on the Rhino there. Decided to take a bit of a more aggressive approach. And as you can see, a heat show just flies right off of this turret. Again, with the Centurion, same exact thing. Again, I just put 2 shells in the Centurion like nothing even happened at all. Take a shot from the STRV there. And as you see, the cupola is also a major factor whenever playing this tank, as the STRV just demonstrated that he is able to snipe it pretty easily. Put one into the STRV there, and now I am just farming so hard right now. Missed the cupola on the pattern. Nice shot there. And I'm just absolutely farming. Unlucky shot there. Again, dispersion. You can just see this machine gun fire that this STB is able to just dish out, just show after show after show. You can also see just how good this tank is at repositioning. I'm able to traverse, turn my hull, move my turret just with ease. Nice shot in the back of the pattern there. Track the Rhino. Able to finish off the STRV. And now, since we absolutely decimated the opposition, we are able to move forward. One shot into the side of the Rhino. And now, just like that, we are up to 6k combined. In only 6 minutes, we were able to get 6k. That's almost 1,000 damage per minute. Spot the pattern out. Nice shot on him. Another shot. I mean, I just cannot emphasize how just fast this tank is with its reload and with its mobility. I mean, you can go cross map, farm anyone out of position, and you'll be a-okay. Just like that, the game is over. A nice 15-1 victory. Alright everyone, I hope I properly demonstrated how well this tank is whenever it comes to DPM and its mobility, one of its 2 greatest features of this tank. I hope I demonstrated the Hydropneumatic Suspension well, and just the insane amount of gun depression you can get on this tank. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe as it really helps me out, and please leave a comment down below for a tank you want to see featured. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.